The first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Raptors are down 2-3 with the opportunity to prove themselves to the league, their fans, and most importantly, themselves. It's a pivotal must-win battle against the Cavaliers. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
It's been an absolute war out there, neither side giving in. Both want to advance to the next round. It's the Eastern Conference Playoff Game 6, right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. The big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. And for the Raptors, perimeter pairing, Barrett and Ingram. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. And it's Walter in at the point. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. You look at the Raptors, and we know their backs are against the wall. No room for error in this elimination game.
Yeah, having the home court tonight is a big boost for their confidence, but they need to stay in the moment. Look ahead to a Game 7. Take it one game at a time.
Now here's Harden. Off target from outside. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. I asked about what he was planning to do about the athletic and energetic Evan Mobley. Coach said, "My guys have studied the reports, we've reviewed the film, we are as prepared for him as we can be. Now, if our whole team could also grow another 3 inches, then we'd really be in good shape." Coach had jokes, but he also has a plan. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And here are the Raptors now, following the score by Cleveland. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And it's Strus with the rebound. Pass to Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Sinks the triple. Mitchell's got 5 minutes.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center, and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
Now here's Barnes. Count that one.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Here's Mitchell. Drives in. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
You can't have a better start than that, connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Walter. Ingram outside. It's good from long range.
Showing the deep shooting range. Ingram can do it all offensively.
Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. The 3 from Harden. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Walter. Mitchell comes up with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading. Beyond the arc. And Pirtle pulls it down. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Raptors. And here is Pirtle. The 3. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Cleveland's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Harden, no good. And it's the Raptors ball. Inside. It's good. This game is all equal.
Barnes really just forcing the D to commit. They chose him, and boy, did he make them pay.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Harden on the wing, Mitchell. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Toronto shooting it from their comfort zone so far in this one, 57% from the field. Ingram setting a pick for Barnes. And slam dunk by Ingram.
That's a nice look. The more you watch of Scotty Barnes, the more you appreciate his all-around game.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Cavaliers. And the Cavaliers with possession. Trailing by 2. They come into the game following the win on Sunday.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
When you turn great defense into easy offense, you are going to put yourself in a great position.
And the Raptors making a change here. Amu Kelishvili is checked in, and that one misses.
And what you love about Barrett, not only is he tenacious, he also plays with a lot of confidence, and he is relentless. And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili, off target at the rim. Mitchell with it, guarded by Ingram. Harden's shot is off.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
That one goes. Count it.
Barnes has massive talent, and he has worked hard to become a consistent three-level scorer.
Here's Mitchell. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first set.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10" wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height.
And that one's good. Mamu Kelishvili.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. In the corner, Harden. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And, you know, if you score on Harden, this guy's going to take it personal and answers right back.
Toronto, they've gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Onside, Barrett, a 3, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Ray.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battering. He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Pass to Walter. Three-pointer. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Mitchell finds Harden. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss, and they pick up 2.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Both teams will make substitutions. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Here's Barnes. Good on the baseline jam. Barnes has got 8.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Allen. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Wade sets the pick for Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Evan Mobley's checked in for the Cavaliers. Sam Merrill comes in for Mitchell. 1:51 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Schroeder. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Toronto with the ball. Here's Shed. He has yet to score. To the wing right side. Pocket 6. Jacks up a 3. Walter, good. And the Raptors lead by 4.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
There's 1:17 left to play in the first. Put out to Schroeder. Shakes him. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Anytime you get an easy shot in this league, your confidence level goes up. That's exactly what happened there.
Toronto's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Here's Walter. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
46 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Harden, no good.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Pass to Shed. Here's Walter. Here's Barnes. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Barnes has got 10.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Harden with it. And now by Barnes. Nobody near Schroeder. Here's Harden. A kick out to Mobley. For 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 6 rebounds in the game. 3-pointer. Hits it from 3-point range. He's got 13.
Displaying intensity right off the opening clip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
On the court for Cleveland, we've got Dennis Schroeder. Wade out there with Mobley. Then it's Sam Merrill. And it's Tyson in at the 3. It's Dick on the wing. To the middle, here's Mamu Kelishvili. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in this game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on R.J. Barrett.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Cleveland shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. The Raptors making a switch here. Battles checked in. And so Merrill nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. It's Schroeder, top of the key. Here's Tyson. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Toronto, they have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early. The first free throw is good. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Spruce is checked in. Both good from the line that time. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Schroeder. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. Toronto leading by 6. Pass to Shed. Shoots over Schroeder. Hits the front of the rim and out. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. The wide open shot from Strus. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. Toronto's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Barrett, here he goes, and Barrett slams it in.
And I love when Barrett refuses to settle for that contested jumper. He's really good attacking the rim.
Schroeder passes to Mobley. Now Merrill. Barrett covering. And here's Strus for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Strus has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And that one's good. Mamu Kelishvili.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Strus. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
James Harden is checked in for Sam Merrill. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Now Ingram. Over in the corner, Barnes. Pass to Shed. Here's Walter. And he uses the glass on the lane. Walter's got 10 points in the game.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Schroeder outside. Strus passes to Schroeder. Harden outside. 9 feet out. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Raptors leading by 5. Here's Ingram. That one good for 2. He's got 7.
That is strong. Ingram taking it right to the defense.
Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Harden kicks to Strus. Pass to Mobley. Takes the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes right side. Shoots over Mobley. Again Toronto.
Barnes has just taken control tonight offensively. He has lit up that scoreboard.
Laid outside. Now, here's Strus. He's got 8, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And it's only their first turnover here, so they've done a great job of protecting the rock.
Mitchell, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Toronto's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Pulls up. And it's Shed missing.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, no waste of a trip down the floor.
I'm not sure what he was thinking right there, but we see this in this game sometimes.
Ingram with it. He's got 7. Overweight. And Ingram the bucket and the assist by Barrett. Barrett's got 3 assists in the game. Mitchell outside. 3-pointers off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Walter can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Mitchell in the corner. Again, Mitchell missing. Toronto have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Walter. Shoots over Strus. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mitchell right side. Again, Mitchell missing.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And this is the kind of attention that Barnes commands, particularly when he's aggressive looking to score.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Barnes. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Toronto. Ryan's checked in for the Cavaliers. He's off on the second.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. Mitchell outside. Harden outside. Shoots from 12. And Poeltl pulls it down. Toronto's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Back to Barnes. Puts up a 3. And it's Bryant with the rebound.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Harden outside. 6 to shoot. Looking to get it going. Strong work in close by Harden.
And what control from Harden inside, adjusting his shot perfectly for that short-range make.
Poeltl with a screen on Harden. Nice shot by Poeltl. Poeltl's got his first points of the night.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Here's Harden. 5 points in the game. Mitchell outside. No good on the 3.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Stolen by Wade. Mitchell looking it over. Stolen away. Fast break Toronto. Pull up Jay. Raptors get it back. Nice shot by Poeltl.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Allen comes in for Bryant. And it's Mobley in for Wade. Allen kicks to Strus. Locked up there for Allen. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
When you have an elite wingspan like Jared Allen, you make those alley-oops look easy.
And so here's Toronto. 9-point game. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen by Strus. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And staying with the play, Allen. Allen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
And here is Mitchell. Holding the three-pointer by Scotty Barnes.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Here's Walter. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Walter's got 12.
Well, check out that feed. Ingram surveying the scene and looking to create the best shot possible. He's put up great assist numbers over the years.
And it's Harden with the ball for Cleveland. 1 second separate in the shot clock and game clock. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots the 3. No good that time. Got it off in time. That one doesn't go. And so it's the Toronto Raptors in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Toronto Raptors.
When you take care of the boards, usually things turn out well, unless you're getting shot out the gym.
Which hasn't happened yet.
Taking a look at how the series is going for the Raptors. Facing elimination, can they even the series on their home floor? Shaq.
Are you calling the powers of Shaq Shadamas?
Yeah.
I must consult the bones, but I left them at home, Ernie.
Oh, you talking about the dominoes?
Nope.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. Alter out there with Barrett. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Out to the wing. Pass to Ingram. Now Pirtle. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bruce against Ingram. Mobley outside. From deep Harden. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. 8 points for him.
And that time, converting off the catch. Harden showing a little bit of everything tonight.
Mitchell with the steal. 5-on-3 break. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Oh, good with the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Well, there are a lot of great athletes in this league, and you could certainly put Brandon Ingram in that category.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. And here's Harden for 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game. And that one's good. Ingram's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Harden has a wide open look. Misses the 3. Raptors leading by 8. Here's Barrett. And good that time. Barrett's got 9.
That make brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Harden finds Mobley. And here is Mitchell. This one for 3. Mitchell dials it up from distance.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
The 3 from Barnes. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Allen. Wound up there for Allen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And Toronto has possession, leading by 5. And here's Cruz for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Pirtle. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Cavaliers on offense. They've got an 8-0 run. Harden outside. Pass to Allen. Here's Strus. He's covered by Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell wide open. And another three for Cleveland.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And here is Barnes, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Pirtle sets the pick for Ingram. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Ingram. Pirtle's got 6 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now Harden. He's got 8. In the corner, it's Mobley. Here's Allen. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
He has yet to miss a single shot. What a night he's having.
Ingram passes to Pirtle. Back to Ingram. Second chance shot. And Pirtle lays it up and in. Pirtle's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, his teammates and coaches love that right there. Second chance opportunities by Pirtle.
Harden surveying the D. Pass to Mitchell. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Raptors. They've led by as many as 11 points. Ingram finds Barrett. Good ball movement there by the Raptors. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. For 3, Mitchell. Mitchell cashes in from the corner. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And they also deserve a lot of credit for getting points off turnovers. Their hustle has allowed them to take advantage of those opportunities.
The Raptors making a switch here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. And that one's good. Barnes.
Yeah, the two-man game there. Great read by Barnes. And you see him again playing at his pace.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by Barrett. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Over Allen. And again, it's Toronto converted.
That's a great look by Barrett right there. A wing who continues to improve as a distributor.
Allen with it. Picked up by Barrett. Back to Schroeder. Here's Mobley. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Bank shot. No good.
Well, that's 2 good players going at each other. Advantage to the defense that time.
Bounce pass, Schroeder. And Mobley throws it down.
Sets a great screen, and then Mobley gets perfect position there on the roll.
The Raptors have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Here's Barrett. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got 8 rebounds in this game. From deep, Harden. Easy money, James Harden.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Barrett. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
He's able to get all the way to the rim because he did a great job of taking advantage of that angle.
The Cavaliers leading. To Mitchell for the 3. And it's Mamu Kelishvili with the rebound. Toronto have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. The Cavaliers shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Oh, Harden pressing the action.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Mitchell against Ingram. The trade. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And this is Brandon Ingram at his best. Catch and fire. Great look right there.
And timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. You look at Scotty Barnes, what a contribution.
Yeah, they needed that timeout. They're searching for answers right now, how to slow this guy down.
On defense, Toronto. Wade gets it over to Schroeder. Pass to Tyson. Now here's Mobley. And here's Schroeder. 5 on the clock. Back to Mobley. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 assists in the game.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside, he knows these are shots he can make consistently.
Here's Temple. It's stolen by Schroeder. Driving inside. And he banks in the layup. Schroeder's got 6.
They found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim. Goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Here's Shed. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Schroeder. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Shed. He has 5. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Down low, here's Mobley. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Mobley's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs. Here's Battle. And that one released in time, but no good. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Cleveland ahead, up by 5. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Harden. Then there's Wade. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Bryant in at the 5 spot. And here's Harden for 3. A rebound by Shed.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Pass to Murray Boyle. It's stolen by Schroeder. Harden on the move. And the jam by Harden.
And when Harden notices a lane to the basket, he takes it. Relentless in how he exploits the defense.
There's the drive. It's stolen by Schroeder. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. Pass to Strus. From outside the arc. And Bryant throws it down.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Yeah, way to play and attack low and get to the line.
He misses the free throw. That's off as well, so he misses both. Raptors trail by 6. Pass to Shed. Here's the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Shedd's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Raptors. The drive by Schroeder. Connects on the 9-footer. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to Walter. Here's Shed. He's guarded by Schroeder. Here's Barnes. Toronto working the ball around now. And that one's good. Ingram.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Bruce. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Schroeder looking over the floor. Bryant on the wing. There's the triple. They get it back. And that one drops for him. Bryant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Pass to Ingram from deep. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 at that basket.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. For the Cavaliers, Jared Allen's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Mobley comes in for Wade. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for James Harden. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, well during that last break I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
But still, eventually you got to feel like they start knocking those down.
Gets to Allen. Pass to Strus. Allen outside. Here's Mitchell. Good! Another from 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triple in a playoff game.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
The Raptors making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. So it's Toronto now. Hurdle with a screen on Mobley. And here's Barnes for 3. And it's Strus with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Schroeder outside. Pass to Allen. Fades away. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Here's Walter. For 3, Barrett. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Strus launches it from deep. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Walter. A 3 from Barnes. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And it goes down 2 points. And now a 12-point Cavalier lead.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Here's Ingram. The Cavaliers making the shot to the inside. And here's Barnes for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Barnes has got 24.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now Mitchell. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He goes on Brandon Ingram.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
And Mitchell drops them both. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Raptors trail by 11. And here's Barrett. Barnes. The three is off.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Yep, that goes down. Well, he comes out and puts his toe in the water. And when he gets hot, he keeps his foot on the accelerator.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Harden's checked in.
Number 1, James Harden.
Here's Strus. Harden sets the pick for Strus. Now Mitchell shoots the three. Connects again from distance.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans won't ever forget.
That last three means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history.
Well, you could see it on Barrett's face. He couldn't wait to bring the ball up right there and hit a three of his own.
Harden! No good from three. Raptors trail by 9. Turtle outside and stolen by Mobley. Now Strus. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell is double.
More from Allen. Can pile up points without wasting possessions. Very economical.
A lot of time left for the Raptors in this one. Now Barnes lets loose a three. And down goes the three.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them.
And here is Mobley holding the three-pointer by Scotty Barnes.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Here's Ingram. Now Barnes from deep. 8-point game. Strus there for the rebound. Mitchell fires, and again for three.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history.
And 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved bye-bye to the Thunder.
Now Harden, after R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Yeah, I think it's time to wave the white flag.
Now here's Harden. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. It took them 6 games to do it, Greg, but they finally asserted themselves and move on to round 2.
And I really think it benefits a team to have a competitive series in round 1. It gets those playoff juices kind of flowing, if you will. Prevents any kind of complacency from setting in.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.